Hey, gang. My name is Jace, and I'm glad that you joined me. Gemini, this is your reading for tonight. Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. If you are new, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. All right. Gemini, get comfortable and ready to hear the messages that you need. Go ahead, Gemini, and connect with Spirit. Take 3 deep breaths and ask to connect with your spiritual alliance, your deities, whoever your spirit, whoever you commune with. Ask them to reveal the messages that you need to see, hear, know, etc. All right. Spirit, what is the message for Gemini? Okay. Spirit message for Gemini. Strength, 5 of Cups, and the Lovers. This is a time to be strong. This is a time to, something's happening where there is a bit of a sadness, some grieving, loss of a loved one, a dear friend. This could be a breakup. This could be the loss of a friendship, the loss of a bond that you once considered very important. That is very important, and still is very important. All right, let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. 5 of Wands, Tower. Where once there was fun, happiness, confidence in the connection, that has crumbled. So I'm seeing that this is not, thank God, a death or a loss of life. Jesus. Some kind of argument, some kind of disagreement, a battle, a bumping of heads. Very quite possibly other people were involved. But things have gone straight to shit. Things have fallen apart. What was once a strong foundation is no more. Betrayal, feeling betrayed, feeling let down. Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, Five of Swords. The bond of trust. Someone was not being forthright. Someone had plans to cut someone else down to size, kind of infiltrated, made themselves seem reliable, trustworthy. This person pulled, whoever this is, did a very good job of pulling the wool over the eyes of the other individual. This is earth energy. See a little bit of air energy, okay? So this very well could be a situation with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay, and Swords, Gemini. Or this could be involving another Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Out with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this was close. This was a serious connection, a serious bonding. That's why this hurts so bad, because the individual, this was part of a very deep bond, a very, almost kind of like Bonnie and Clyde. Beyonce and Jay-Z, power couple. This could be same sex, could be opposite sex, could be friendship, could be relationship, personal, intimate. This was supposed to be fruitful. This was supposed to be something, one of the reasons why there's a feeling of such letdown, a feeling of such a shattering of foundations, is because this was something that was tended to, watched over, cultivated, invested time-wise. So by losing this connection, this was very valuable to the person, to whoever lost this connection. This bond was something that that time was put into. There's going to strength in being alone, strength in being solo. I just heard that. This is the time to kind of look within oneself and see where to go next. Try to figure out what is the next move. But one that's going to be beneficial, one that's going to when it's going to be better. Page of Wands, the Fool, Page of Wands, and Two of Cups. Being in a relationship makes you happy. That's what makes you feel fulfilled. This is what is the feeling of fulfillment, is when there is a loving relationship, something to pour yourself into, someone to pour yourself into. One of the biggest reasons that there was a shattering of this foundation, is immature energy. There was a lot of games being played, a lot of trickery, a lot of gaslighting, acting oblivious to somebody someone was starting shit, somebody was starting the issues, somebody was starting the arguments, the nitpickings. And they would turn around and be like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, when it was brought to the attention of whoever was causing the conflicts. Four of Swords. Four of Wands. Knight of Wands. I didn't understand the importance of a true, long-lasting relationship. Didn't want to understand the importance of it. Felt that it was not important. They got other things, other better things to do. Gemini, there needs to be some resting. If this connection is something that you feel is worth fighting for, worth working out, there needs to be a break in order for things to heal itself. Resting is required to bring healing to this broken situation. Another good thing with resting and meditating on things and letting things work themselves out mentally for you and the other person is that you will actually be able to see if this is a foundation in a relationship and a connection that you want to go back to cultivating and working on and trying to grow. All right. All right, Spirit, some more messages about this. What is going on? Ace of Cups. King of Cups. Two of Wands. At one point, you get tired of always giving. People get tired of giving of themselves and it not being returned. Not saying that things have to be tit for tat, but when you give of yourself and you're there for people and you give of yourself repeatedly, you try to be the bigger person majority of the time. At one point you have to stop and really think. Take the situation into that's at hand and really analyze what's really happening, what's really going on. Sometimes emotions can get in the way, can blind you, can make you not see things that are right in front of your face. Queen of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Pentacles. What's important to you, Gemini? What makes you mentally satisfied? What satisfies your heart? What makes you want to get up in the morning and push forward? These are things that you need to really think about when you're considering who your mate is. Who's going to be your Queen of Wands? Who's going to be your King of Cups? Like who is worthy of you and your time and what you have to offer? The time to settle, no more settling. That's done. It's a wrap. Okay? You really need to figure out what's important to you, what brings you mental peace, what brings your heart happiness. Okay? What makes you want to keep pushing and go out into the world and be the best version of yourself that you can be. Sometimes the idea of a relationship is not always the best thing to be in. So a lot of people sometimes feel like there's no fulfillment if there is not a relationship that they're in. Some people do not like to be single. I get it. Never quite understood it. But, you know, some people love the idea of just being in love. Love the idea of just passion. I need to just be passionate about someone else. Well, what about being passionate about you? Gemini, maybe you need to ask yourself some hard-hitting questions and really figure out what it is that's going to really make you happy. Maybe being with somebody else is not the key right now. Maybe focusing on you and making sure that bond with yourself is good first. Because if you're not good with yourself, how are you going to be good for someone else? If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to have love to give to somebody else? You can't. Okay? All right, Spirit. What is the final message for Gemini How can they turn this around? How can things be fixed? What's the next step? Where are they going? Well, I tell you. Spirit, you ain't had to talk like that. Spirit said, listen, I'm going to pull the 10 of cups out on your ass. Let's see. 10 of cups. What does 10 of cups represent for the Gemini? It represents for the Gemini a complete cycle of happiness. This is what's really going to make you happy, really going to be important to you. And what is that? 8 of Wands. Being able to move solo. Nobody else in the picture. I do not see one representation of a person in here. This is solo work. Gemini. You need to count the ways. How do I love myself? Let me count the ways. What do I need to get myself to this point of happiness? Let me count the ways. It looks like right now, Gemini, the focus needs to be on you. If you have someone in your life that is tearing your ass up asunder when it comes to mental, emotional, and physical torture and abuse, you may need to rethink some things. Okay? All right. And let's get a final word for Gemini. Spirit, what is the final word for the Gemini collective? All right, Spirit, one card to give Gemini some needed exit message. A needed, not some, a needed exit message. One card, please, Spirit. This one is change your tune. What puts a song in your heart? What makes you, again, what makes you happy? What is best for you? Changing your tune. Change the tune of relationships. Perhaps the relationship that you now need to focus on, perhaps, hello, is yourself. Changing your tune, changing things up. It's a new year. We need to change things that don't work. And change is good, especially in a situation like this, if this is what you're dealing with. Okay, Gemini? All right, Gemini, there is your reading, my dears. If you enjoyed this reading, please be sure to subscribe, like, and share, as it will help to grow my baby channel. I appreciate you all, love you much, and I'm going to see you at the next reading. Bye.